on my mental health. I know I've been doing a lot of other videos because I just don't want my channel to like focus on hair or my dog or mental health. Like whenever, let me tell y'all something, whenever I discuss my mental health, it just gets me to a very bad place. Talking about it, like, just, it's a trigger, it stresses me, and it takes me back to May 11th when it all happened. But I do know it's important to talk about it. Someone asked me, wow, you're so good in front of the camera, you wouldn't think that you had all this stuff going on. YouTube must be like, oh, I can't think of the word, but relaxing for you. Like you must enjoy it because you're so good. Like you just, you talk to the camera and it's like you're just a people person and you're just, you know, personable and likable and shareable. Unfortunately, since all these things have happened, some days I'm personable and shareable and likable, and then some days I just want to be by myself in a room. And sometimes I lay in the bed, I don't even watch TV. I just lay there and I just think, I pray, and I just reflect back on memories, on things that I can remember. You know, y'all, my memory is just shot. Okay, you know, since the incident, I'm still depressed. I've been depressed since May. Next month will be a year that I've been stuck in this depression. Oh, and since then, I've been diagnosed with major depression. So one day I had an appointment with my psychiatrist, and he was like, well, I mean, so I'm looking through here and I see that you haven't been diagnosed with PTSD, because I mean, you have PTSD along with the major depression and the anxiety. And I say, well, no, my therapist, you know, he talks about it and we discuss it, but he hasn't. He was like, I'm so sorry, I'm diagnosing you. It should have been done months ago. It's quite clear that you're still hovering these emotions and feelings and memories from the, you know, traumatic experience that I had. And so I was diagnosed with that a couple months ago, and we have just been discussing that. He gave me, I'm taking like 4 different medications. He wanted to give me a couple more, but I told my psychiatrist, I just don't want to walk around here like a zombie. It's bad enough I can't remember anything. And he said that maybe because of the medicine that I'm taking, and what contributes to the medicine is that, you know, when you go through trauma, when a person goes through trauma, their brain blocks out, you know, different things. And when you have depression, that also, you know, feeds into that trauma, and I'm taking the medication. So y'all, let me tell you, my memory, I take a lot of notes. I record things. I take pictures. My camera in my phone is so full, I have to go and buy memory cards like every month, because, you know, a part of me remembering things is taking pictures. And sometimes I'll go back and look at the picture and I'm like, what the heck did I take this picture for? I know it's in here for a reason. Was I supposed to remember something? One thing that really has me concerned is, you know, I'll be talking to my family. I talk to my sister on the phone. I talk to my children around the house, and they get a little impatient with me because, you know, I'll be talking to my daughter and she'll be like, Mom, and I'm like, what? And she's like, Mom, do you realize you're repeating yourself over and over? And I'm like, I am? And she's like, you keep telling me the same thing over and over, Mom. And we're like locking eyes, and I'm scared because I honestly don't remember repeating myself like that. And before I know it, I'm getting teary, and she'll be like, it's okay, Mom. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And so I'm going through that. And I told my therapist that I think I'm in early stages of Alzheimer's or dementia. He reassures me I don't have Alzheimer's or dementia. It's all the depression, the trauma, the PTSD, and the medication. And when I start getting better, I will start remembering better. So it's important for me to take my medication. It's important for me to do exactly what they tell me to do so I can be, you know what, guys, what really gets me is, everything happened to me on May 11th. I went in the hospital. I was supposed to have a hysterectomy. They already knew I had fibroids. One of my fibroids was stuck onto my colon. They cut my colon a lot, tried to put me back together. I ended up getting infected, almost death. I had to have 10 to 11, maybe more blood transfusions. I was in ICU for a week. They discovered, I was getting sicker than better. I had to have another surgery. I woke up in a lot of pain. I'm hooked up to morphine button for the pain. And I pressed the button so much that I guess with morphine, it's like you can't keep pressing it. It has to like settle down or whatever for a few moments, and then you could press it again, because I would imagine too much morphine will kill you. Duh. But I was in so much pain, I just kept pressing the button, and the nurse was like, okay, calm down. You have to give it time. You can't. But I was in that much pain. Discovered I had a colostomy bag. I just discovered a bag. I didn't even know what a colostomy bag was. Before May 11th, I didn't know what colostomy bag. I was so green. And after discovering I had this thing connected to me, and I had to have my waist go into it, no one told me this. I just woke up and it was there. I just went through, like, I was depressed. I was very, very depressed, to the point to I just didn't know how I was going to go on with this thing. And that day, I think, was just I feel like the old Candy came out and someone else replaced me. So fast forward, I have the reversal December, and we're all celebrating because we're like, okay, you're gonna get this bag off, you're gonna be back to normal, you know what I'm saying? You go back to work, and you get to get out more and do the things that you felt that you couldn't do before, and you could sleep, and not wake up and have to empty it and all that kind of stuff. So we're excited, right? So December, I have the surgery, it's a success. Come home, and I come home, and I feel like I'm in a worse off mental space than when I was when I had the colostomy bag. Ain't that something? I get diagnosed with major depression, PTSD. I have anxiety. I have to take more medication. So the update on me now is just recently I saw my psychiatrist maybe last week. And he diagnosed me with social anxiety. So how we get there? How did we get there? So, you know, when I had the colostomy bag, you know, I didn't want to go out. I felt like I couldn't go out. I couldn't wear the outfits that I wanted to wear. You know, I like wearing jeans and shorts and tight knit shirts and, you know, just to show off my figure. But I have this bag. And the bag fills up with air because I have gas. Or I'll have a BM, a big one, and it fills up with air and poop. So I can't wear tight shirts because underneath the shirt you'll see a big bulge from the bag. So I had to wear dresses. Sometimes I could wear a big shirt, but I didn't go out. I didn't go out because I went out a couple times and the bag exploded. It was leaking, was filling up with air. Who wants to go out anywhere? You know, you're trying to have a good time, right? And then this interruption happens. You're like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, after it happened a couple times, I just kind of shut down. I'm like, okay, so how am I supposed to go anywhere? I have to babysit this bag, and it, you know, where it leaks, it smells. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to change clothes, and it was a big bother. I really couldn't eat the things that I wanted to eat. I forgot what I was saying. So I was a little thing. Yeah, and so it just became, it came to the point to where I just didn't go out at all. I just didn't go out anywhere. I just kind of cut myself off from the world. I stayed inside. I didn't, you know, want to be seen. And oh, and we ain't gonna talk about when I had gas. And, you know, I guess with the gas going in the bag, it would make noises. When you have a bag, it's like a balloon and you blow in a balloon, you can't hide that, you know? So, yeah, I had all of that going on. And it just got to the point to where I didn't go anywhere. You know, my husband, he would go see his family. He would, you know, go to the store. Today, this generation and how, you know, I grew up, back in the day, there were no online pickup or, you know, the only thing you could get delivered back in the 90s, the 80s and 90s was a pizza, okay? But now, everything, you don't have to leave home. It's just so convenient. You go on your phone or computer, you go to a store or app, you order what you want, and it's at your house in like 15 minutes, right? And so I just got so adjusted to online shopping. You can order hair online, wigs. You can order any and everything. Food. If I wanted spaghetti right now, I could just go to Olive Garden online, Uber Eats. So it's really convenient, and I got so used to it that I wasn't going out. Oh, I just got used to the convenience. And I didn't want to go out because I had the bag. But now, I don't have the bag anymore, right? So you would think, oh, okay, well, you can wear what you want to wear. You can go out, you can do what you want to do. But y'all, I am struggling because I don't want to leave the house. I had spent so much time inside when I had the colostomy bag. I felt ashamed. I felt worthless. I felt awkward. Friends want to spend time with me. They want to go out and they want to come and see me. I just feel awkward. I feel like when I walk into a store, I'm going to fall down, and it's just so weird. Like, I feel like everyone's staring at me, and when I have to talk to people, I start sweating and I get itchy and my heart starts beating fast, and I just feel like just awkward. And I feel safe when I'm here at home. There's no awkwardness. My therapist have given me some homework to go walk into at least the neighborhood Walmart and just at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning when hardly anyone is there, and just grab a basket, and even if I don't put nothing in the basket, just walk around and just get the feel of being out in the store, and even say good morning to people as I pass them. Can I do it? Yeah, it's doable. Baby steps, okay? Baby steps. I haven't been sleeping well. Every little noise that I hear, I wake up and it's like a fear, you know? It just reminds me of, you know, when I was in the hospital and I would be in the bed and I would be getting some sleep, and then all of a sudden the nurse just comes booming. You know, they have the machine. You know, they don't do it on purpose. They have to roll around this big machine. And then the next thing you know, the light is coming on and they're talking, and you just really don't get any good sleep in the hospital. If you, a lot of people say that when they're in the hospital, they don't get any rest, because you don't. As soon as you try to get some rest, someone's coming in your room to take blood or give you medicine or check your vitals. I even had a psychiatrist come visit me in my room. I'll start falling asleep, and then I'll hear, like, you know when the air conditioning is like, it comes on and it pulls the door or whatever. I'll hear that and I just wake up. It just scares me, you know. And if I hear an alarm, oh God, the alarms sound like an IV machine, and they hook up the IV and your medication and all that kind of stuff. Well, you know, like when the medication or whatever runs out, it makes that beeping. It just beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps. And so when I was in the hospital, I heard that all the time. You would have thought that I would have got used to it, but it irritated me so bad. So when I hear an alarm or a timer go off or something like that, I just have a flashback of the IV machine. That's the update on what's been going on with me. I'm just gonna try to push myself to just try to participate in different things with different people. Because, y'all, I look at pictures. You know, I run across pictures that I took from years ago, or I'll be on Facebook and they have like memories. And I look at myself and I don't know. It's like I know it's me. But it's like, I guess, because I've changed, you know, it's really weird. I just feel like it's a different person. Probably don't make sense, but, and I'll read old Facebook posts that I've posted like 3 or 4 years ago, 2 years ago. And I'm like, did I really write that? What was I thinking? You know, I've just grew into a different person, and I like country music now. What's up with that? I listen to country music and I like it. I never liked country music. And what else? Yeah, I wear my hair differently. I used to wear my hair differently. I go back to my old hairstyle and I just felt so awkward. Like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, no. It's so weird. You know, and I'm like, no. I don't want my hair like this anymore. Yeah, it's a new me. It's a new me. I went through something and I just see life differently. I'm starting with phone calls first, and then eventually I can get the courage to just do a one-on-one with people. It's just, you know, I just start sweating and my heart starts beating and I feel awkward and I don't know what to say. And I run out of things to say, and I'm afraid I might just keep repeating myself over and over, and they look at me weird, and, you know, feel sorry for me or something, and then they never come back. So that's where I'm at. Okay, well, I just wanted to give an update. This was a random video. It wasn't planned, so I just wanted to give an update and let y'all know how I was doing. I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'll see y'all next time.